The Government Medical Officers Association launched a one-day token strike today. Hospitals came to a standstill due to the issue, and a group of doctors from the private sector also joined the trade union action. The GMOA launched the strike at 8 this morning, demanding solutions for 10 issues, including the Singapore-Sri Lanka Free Trade Agreement and implementing their proposals. The association points out the Sri Lanka-Singapore FTA not only affects the medical sector but also has a negative impact over the whole country, and that the relevant authorities have not given a positive response, although they were informed of the adverse impacts. Emergency medical services were carried out in children's wards, cancer hospitals and women's hospitals were underway as usual.
We heard there was a strike and were wondering what to do. It is frustrating to travel up and down by bus.
We were here by 7 and the OPD was closed.
There's no medicine. They will launch strikes because they have money. They travel by cars and they don't have a problem.
Patients strongly oppose the doctors of the Chilau hospital.
Look at how time has been wasted by the poor people. We leave homes in the morning and come here carrying reports, expecting to get back home soon. They sit in parliament and fight. What has been done for us? The ministers fly to Singapore to get medicine. We don't even have money to travel back to Colombo. The poor is constantly being burdened. We are helpless. We have to come here to get medicine. A doctor is considered as God in the society. They shouldn't worship palaces instead of serving people. We came at 4 this morning. Both the legs are broken.
We are left hopeless. The poor is always burdened. They impose taxes and burden us more. A group of doctors from the Badulla hospital handed over a letter to Minister Harin Fernando's office, mentioning their demands and opposing a statement made by the minister about the doctors of the state sector. The group of doctors who lined up 1 kilometer away from the office passed the letter from one hand to the other to hand it over to the minister's office. We have presented proposals based on the Singapore-Sri Lanka Free Trade Agreement. They have planted this in Sri Lanka according to what the International Monetary Fund wants. The ministers and MPs who go to nightclubs should forget that for a while and think about the consequences of this agreement and the impact it has on the country. We have clearly mentioned that the document presented before the cabinet is a fraudulent national policy. Even if the strike ends tomorrow, when this continues, they will not be able to stop these strike actions from taking place. Meanwhile, issuing a communique, Minister of Health Dr. Rajendra Senaratne says the strike action was launched to mislead the general public. The minister added that 24% hike in income tax is only applied to those who earn more than 350,000 rupees per month. The communique notes the percentage for those who earn less than 350,000 rupees will remain at 12%. The minister reminds in the communique that the VAT imposed on private hospitals has been completely removed.